It is Wednesday, the 4th of November. I'm Mike from buzz50.com, and this is Good Morning Buzzers. It is just a friendly chat. Let's fade the music down a little bit. At 7:30 a.m. UK time, every single day of the week. Glad you could join us. If you're watching this live, if you want to, you can come along and join us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. All you need to do, come to the buzz50.com homepage. There's the clock chiming. It is live. It is 7:30 a.m. in the UK. You could be from anywhere around the world, and we'll find out later. We've got buzzers tuning in all around the world, and we will do in a little while international roll call. But if you want to join us in the Good Morning Buzzers room, go to the buzz50.com homepage, and then underneath the broadcast, because if it's live, you'll see the broadcast on the homepage. Underneath there, click the link, and you can come and join us in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room, and you will be there, along with Christine, good morning to you, Carrie May, Dunk 59, Fee, Gary 1240, Jeff C, John P, Lauren, Merlin, Mr. Blue Sky, Pronto, and we've got a poem from Pronto, Quiet Mouse, and Sasquatch. Do come along and join us. We won't see you. You don't even need to type in, but you will see what other people are typing in, and you can then join in, because we've got all sorts of things going on that you can join in with, such as the Buzz 50 Joke Off, where we've got 2 jokes sent in by buzzers that I'll read out. We don't know who they're from until after we've read them out. You vote from 0 to 10, either by doing it in the Good Morning Buzzers room or by phoning in one of those numbers there. So do get a pen handy. I'll hold this up again, and the numbers are on the Buzz 50 homepage and in the chat room, or by Skype, or any other way you can think of doing it. And we are even live on YouTube as well as Buzz 50. And with any luck, over the next day or two, we'll be able to chat to people live on YouTube as well. But as of yet, I haven't been able to get that going. So let's have it. I'll say hi on YouTube there. I know I'm on YouTube talking, but we can type as well, and people can type back. Right, let's have a listen to a couple of things. This is a new famous voice. Yesterday's famous voice was Brad Pitt, and it was guessed, and it has gone. Here is the new voice. Can you guess who this internationally famous voice is? For 10,000 buzzer points. You'll get one of those. Look, I'll tell you about that in a minute. 10,000 buzzer points voucher.
I am a bit, and actually, and I hope this doesn't seem like blasphemy to you girls, I'm a huge American football fan.
Oh, so who is that famous voice? Should we hear it again?
Ma'am?
I am a bit, but I'm actually, and I hope this doesn't seem like blasphemy to you girls, I'm a huge American football fan.
A huge American football fan. Who is that internationally famous voice? 10,000 of our lovely buzzer points. And what film is this tune from? It's coming up now. Do you know where that tune is from, or what film this tune is from? I think the tune stands a chance of going. I do not think that you're going to get that voice just from that. But let's see. Let's see if anyone's guessing at the moment. Then we will do joke number 1. We have got Witch Morgana joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Red 5 has joined us. Jembo's joined us. Witch Morgana's joined us, along with everyone else that's in there. We've got Identify the Famous Voice. If you can. Oh, not Hugh Grant. It says Pronto. Good point. Where is Fleur Rose? Well, Fleur, I don't know. Either late this morning or not coming. But no. Harry Potter, says Sasquatch. I'm supposed to play this loads of times, and then you're supposed to guess it. You're not supposed to guess it straight away.
Ma'am?
I am a bit, but I'm actually, and I hope this doesn't seem
Sasquatch
like
got it.
girls, I'm a huge American football fan.
Oh, hang on. Harry Potter, said Sasquatch. It is, of course, Daniel Radcliffe, who is Harry Potter. So Harry Potter is good enough. So Sasquatch gets the 10,000 buzzer points, which means that Sasquatch will be getting one of these. Now, Alex very kindly made this for me yesterday as a bit of a laugh, a Buzz 50 voucher. Great fun. Thank you very much for doing that, Alex. And that's what Sasquatch will be getting. Daniel Radcliffe. Daniel Radcliffe, says Sasquatch. Yeah, it was good enough to get it as you did. Sasquatch, with Harry Potter. And hello, John. People are saying John Warden's joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. If you've no idea what this is all about, Buzz 50 is a social network. I forgot for a minute. It's a social networking site for seniors over 50. We've got chat rooms, forums, we've got profile pages, we've got photo galleries, we've got blogs. You can have your own blogs on here. We've got competitions, quizzes, poetry, all sorts of things going on. Do come along and join us. It is completely free. Fletch is saying no one likes a smart aleck. So, okay, let's have a listen to the tune again, see if anybody can guess what film this tune is from. Then we will do joke number 1, sent in by a buzzer. And we have got 2 crackers today. And then we'll do spot the difference in a bit. And it's not going to be Pony today. Any idea what film that music is from? And we'll have a listen to a little bit more of it shortly if it isn't guessed. Right. So, any guesses on the tune? None yet. You can come and join us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. I said I'd hold this up again. Or do phone in. We had a couple of phone calls the other day. And wherever you're from in the world, you can catch us on the international number, +44 7548 884 288. Or do call in on Skype. Or you can even just type in on Skype if you don't want to come into the Good Morning Buzzers room. I'm just looking across to see that we are live on Skype. And we are! And let's have a listen to joke number 1. Tulia has joined us. Thriller, says Carrie May. Good morning, Tulia. Psycho, says Pronto. No, none of those for that tune. The idea is I read out the joke. You can phone in and read it out if you like. But I read out the joke. That would be a good idea if people could phone in and read out their own joke. I read out the joke, it says for the 4th time or the 3rd time. You hopefully vote for it. Anything from 0 to 10. Then we work out which is the winner. Then we name the loser. We name the winner. And then the winner goes on to Facebook. Is it Michael Jackson's song? It is Michael Jackson's song, but don't know the name. No, it's not Michael Jackson's song. Or that's not the film that it's from anyway. Right. And I'm sure it's not a Michael Jackson song anyway. Joke number 1. A man enters his local bar holding a frog and an iguana. He sets them down on the bar and says to the bartender, I bet you $1,000 that my frog can sing any song that you can think of. Okay, says the bartender. How about Blue Moon? The man whispers something to the frog. And the frog starts singing Blue Moon. That's amazing, says the bartender, and he slaps down his $1,000. The man says, I'll bet you another $1,000 that my iguana can do that as well. Okay, says the bartender, I can believe a frog could do it, but not an iguana. You're on. Have him sing the Star-Spangled Banner. The man whispers something to the iguana, and it sings the Star-Spangled Banner. As the bartender hands over another £1,000, a businessman comes up and says, I just saw that and I was amazed. I want to buy your iguana for $100,000. The man says, okay, and gives him the iguana and takes the $100,000, and the businessman leaves the bar. The bartender says, are you nuts? You could have made millions with the iguana. The man says, oh, the iguana can't sing. Oh no. The frog is a ventriloquist. Did you get that? I got it. See, Pony got it. Did you get it? Out of 10, 0 to 10. And then we'll do something else. Then in a little while, we will hear joke number 2. And then we'll work it out and see. I'm trying to multitask and I'm absolutely hopeless at it. So let's have a listen to that tune and see if you can guess what film this tune is from. Any ideas? The voice has gone. This is the voice which has gone. And no points for it now because Sasquatch won it.
I am a bit, but I'm actually, and I hope this doesn't seem like blasphemy to you girls, I'm a huge American football fan.
Huge American football fan, and it is, of course, or was, of course, and still is Daniel Radcliffe from Harry Potter. Thought I'd forgotten that for that. So what we'll do now, we'll get the votes coming in for joke number 1, and then we'll have a look at the site. And let me write these votes down. I'm a little bit behind. Where am I here with my voting? It's not working right. Oh, right. Okay. I'm going to have to write them down somewhere else. Here we go. Or I'm going to miss them. We've got, to start with, a 6 from Pronto, a 7 from Quiet Mouse, a 9 from Jeff C, a 5 from Carrie May. We've got an 8 from Dunk. If you don't know what these numbers for, it's votes for the joke that I've just read out. A 6 from Tulia, a 5 from Jembo, a 1 from Mazam, a 2 from Sasquatch. 2 from Sasquatch, who normally gives everything a 1. Sasquatch is from Australia, where the humour is a little bit upside down. Made me giggle, says Quiet Mouse 1. Well done. 8 from Witch Morgana, and an 8 from Fletch. Let's have a look. Scroll down, see if we can see any more. Oh, yes, more coming in. We've got a 5 from Christy. We've got loads of people in the Good Morning Buzzers room this morning. We've got a 3 from John P, a 5 from Mr. Blue Sky. We've got a 7 from Merlin, a frantic from Jeff C. Oh, heck, Sash has got a 2 on his keyboard. We thought he only had a 1. Men in Black, says Fee, for that tune. No, it isn't. Where Eagles Dare, says Fletch. We've got a 5 for that joke from Lauren. Moonwalker, says Tulia. No. James Bond, said Masam. No. Red 5 has left the room. Jembo's left the room. Wow, Sash got a 2. Okay, I was going to say that too, Masam. For this tune, nobody's guessed it yet. Can you name this tune? Then we'll have a quick look at the site, and then we'll do Spot the Difference. It's not name the tune, it's name the film that it comes from. Oh, did I play too much of it there? Have I given the game away? So let's switch across to the site, then we'll have a look at a couple of things there. When we come back, Muzem and Muzem are different people, I think. Muzem is from Australia. That's Muz space M and Muz with no space. We have got in the Good Morning Buzzers room now. Let's switch across and have a look at the Good Morning Buzzers room. Wedding Singer, says Fee. No, says Mike. See if this works. Some mornings it doesn't. And if you want to call in, don't wait for a break. Just call in any time. And if you do call in, what would be a good idea is if you turn the volume down on your computer or your tablet or your phone, whatever it is. Not on the phone that you're calling me in on, but on the broadcast. Otherwise it'll all go funny because the broadcast is about 20-second delayed. So just phone in. Do phone in just to say hello. And I can put you on speakerphone if you like. So let's switch to the site and see what we're going to have a look at. Right, now, for those of you that don't know, I've just clicked share the screen and it hasn't worked, which normally means that the broadcast will stop in about 15 seconds, at which point I'll turn into a little blue man and then you'll lose everything. And then I'll come back again very shortly because the screen share isn't working. Let's have a look, see if I can chat to people live on YouTube. I'll just say hi on that. That's working for me at least. And then let's click there for screen share. No, it's not working. So we may or may not lose the broadcast. So what I can do now is read out the poem sent in by Pronto. And it is a poem written and normally read by Pam Ayres, and I can't do a Pam Ayres accent. So let's just read it out. So this is a woman. I'm not a woman, but this is a woman who wrote it and should be reading it. Yes, I'll marry you, my dear. And here's the reason why. So I can push you out of bed when baby starts to cry. And if we hear a knocking and it's creepy and it's late, I'll hand you the torch, you see, and you investigate. Yes, I'll marry you, my dear. You may not apprehend it, but when the tumble dryer goes, it's you that has to mend it. You have to face the neighbour should our Labrador attack him. And if a drunkard fondles me, it's you that has to whack him. Yes, I'll marry you. You're virile and you're lean. My house is like a pigsty. You can help me keep it clean. Hopefully, I'm back. I was reading out a poem sent in by Pronto, and it seems that I was reading it out to myself. Hopefully, we're all back now. Here I am. I hope I'm typing in the Good Morning Buzzers room. And if that's right, if that's working, then with any luck, I can also do this, which is do a screen share, and we'll click there, start screen share. I'm going to have to find out what makes this goes wrong. And then with any luck, then we're all here in the Good Morning Buzzers room. And in the Good Morning Buzzers room, there we have got Christine, Witch Morgana, Carrie May, Dunk 59, Fee, Fletch 5535, Jeff P, John P, Lauren, Merlin, Mr. Blue Sky, Muzz Space M. Apparently there's somebody with a Muzz M who hasn't got a space in their name. Pronto, Quiet Mouse, Sasquatch, Tulia, and Willie Deliver. Here we all are in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Do come and join us if you want. And this is what we've got sent in. Oh no, this is the, can you identify what this is? It is a household thingy, or something that you would find normally in a house, and it is magnified hugely. And we have got this sent in by Joyous one, I think, with everything going off. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it was. And it is, I'm trying to also get these jokes. Let's have a look. See, that's better. There we go. Now I can put over here the votes for the joke. Now, when we come back in a minute, with any luck, you'll see me, if that's lucky or not. And with any luck, you'll be able to spot that there is a difference, a subtle difference this time. It's not going to be pony. Never give up, this is. So there's a little mouse trying to get the cheese off the mousetrap, and he has got a helmet on. And so the message there is never give up. And we've got birthdays today. If you have a look at the social page, just click here. Let's have a look in the chat room, see if anyone's guessing. What happened to the joke? We did the joke. It was a poem from Pronto, and we'll do it again tomorrow. I mean, we could do it now. Let's do it now. Go on, let's do it now. It went off. Mike, is that a salt flake? No, it's not, Mazel. It is not a salt flake. Here we go. This is a poem by Pam Ayres, normally read by Pam Ayres. Today it's going to be read out by me. We'll do it in a minute when we come back, when you can do spot the difference. Right. Let's switch back. Let's see whose birthday it is. Click social at the top of the site. The left-hand side column here, you'll see 24 people joined Buzz 50 yesterday, 5 today, and it's happy birthday today. And do click on these people. Then you can go and have a look at their profile page and send them gifts and so on. It's happy birthday to Ken BH, Convent Girl, and Summer Moon. Let's go back to the chat room, say hello to everybody in there, where we've got Christine, Witch Morgana, Carrie May, Dunk 59, Fee, Fletch, Jeff C, John P, Lauren, Merlin, Mr. Blue Sky, Mazem, Pronto, Quiet Mouse, Sasquatch, Tulia, and Willie Deliver. Sugar, says Tulia, for this. Not for that. For that, yes, it is a grain of sugar, magnified. Very good. That's sweet of you to guess that. Oh dear. And let's switch back to the site. So let's stop broadcasting the site. Back to me. Can you spot the very subtle difference, something that's changed in the room here? And let's do that poem sent in by Pronto. And it's from Pam Ayres. I did try the other day a Pam Ayres accent. It didn't work very well. So here it is, mostly in my voice. It's by a woman, and it's called Yes, I'll Marry You, My Dear, by Pam Ayres. Yes, I'll marry you, my dear. And here's the reason why. So I can push you out of bed when the baby starts to cry. And if we hear a knocking and it's creepy and it's late, I hand you the torch, you see, and you investigate. Yes, I'll marry you, my dear. You may not apprehend it, but when the tumble dryer goes, it's you that'll have to mend it. You have to face the neighbour should our Labrador attack him. And if a drunkard fondles me, it's you that has to whack him. Yes, I'll marry you. You're virile and you're lean. My house is like a pigsty. You can help to keep it clean. That sexy little dinner, which you serve by candlelight, as I do chipolatas, you can cook it every night. It's you that has to work the drill and put up curtain track. And when I've got PMT, it's you who gets the flack. I do see great advantages, but none of them for you. And so before you see the light, I do, I do, I do. That was Yes, I'll Marry You, My Dear, sent in by Pronto, and it was by Pam Ayres. So if you want to write a poem and send it in, or if you've written one, do send it in. Or if you know a poem that you like, then do send it in and tell me who wrote it. Love Pam Ayres, can't spell, lol, says Quiet Mouse 1. And can you name the film that this tune is from? Can you spot the difference from when we disappeared before? Dun, dun, dun. And so let's have some points. No, you can't do points for joke number 2 because I've not read it out yet. Has anyone spotted the difference? Single piece of washing powder. Points, says Tulia. No points. Sorry for the sugar. Never mind, but it's 10,000 buzzer points if you can name the tune. Someone made this for me. Curtain tie missing, says Carrie May. For spot the difference. Yes, the curtain tie was indeed missing. Untidy curtain. Right, let's do joke number 2. Joke number 1, I managed to sort the scoring out. Her score, on average, 5.6. This is another joke. No points at the moment for jokes, but we're going to have to sort something out. It doesn't seem fair, does it? It really doesn't. So here is joke number 2. It's a good one. A man calls home to his wife and says, "Honey, I've been asked..." Don't forget, you can phone in if you want. Honey, man phones home to his wife. "Honey, I've been asked to fly to Canada with my boss, and several of his friends are fishing. We'll be gone for a long weekend. It's a really good opportunity for me to get that promotion I've been waiting for. So can you pack enough clothes for a 3-day weekend? Yeah. I'll also get out my fishing rod and tackle box from the attic. We're leaving at 4:30 p.m. from the office. I'll swing by the house and pick my things up. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and please pack my new navy blue silk pajamas. All right. Bye." The wife thinks this is a bit fishy, but being the good wife that she is, she does exactly what her husband asked. Following the long weekend, he came home a little bit tired, but otherwise looking quite good. The wife welcomes him home and asks if he caught many fish. He says, yeah, lots of fish, lots of walleye, some bass and a few pike. But why didn't you pack my new blue silk pajamas like I asked you to? The wife replies, I did. They're in your tackle box. Good joke. How many points would you give joke number 2 out of 10? Joke number 2 scored an average of 5.6. And then have we got anything else that we were supposed to be doing? I've got a little cheat list here. If you're watching this and you don't know what Buzz 50 is, do come along and join us. Just Google Buzz 50, BUZZ50, like that. It's a social networking site for seniors over 50. It's not a dating site, although lots of people do meet up via the site and in real life. So do come along and join us. It's completely free. We've got social networking chat rooms. We've got forums. We've got games. We've got jokes. We've got poetry. We've got a 5 from Pronto. We've got a 10 from Lauren. We've got a 10 from Jeff C. We've got an 8 from Dunk. We've got a 6 from Quiet Mouse. We've got a 4 from Tulia. We've got a 5 from Carrie May, a 4 from Mr. Blue Sky, a 4 from Witch Morgana, a 7 from Merlin, a 7 from John P. Let's do international roll call. 1, says Sasquatch, and I'm a fisherman. Lol. That's Sasquatch from Australia, where the hume's a little bit upside down. Where are you from? And what time is it where you are? Let's do international roll call. So if you can type it in, a 6. We've got a, where were we with the last voting there? 7, 7, 8, 1, 8 from Christine. I'm from England. I'm from England. It's misty outside, and it is 7:55 a.m. So where are you from, and what time it is? Is it where you are? And it's a 5 from Mozam. So I think joke number 2 is going to win, but I haven't worked out the scores yet. So I think we'll have a quick look, see if we've done everything. What is this? Poem from Pronto, a photo from Joyous one, which we had a look at. We have some more sayings from Unique coming up. We'll do that. And we've got another Pravin's interesting fact, which we'll do tomorrow. We did spot the difference. Let's have a look. We've got international roll call going on. Please say goodbye to everyone, and I'll read it out if you like. We're from all around the world, so whatever time it is where you are, in Melbourne, Australia, where Muzem is, it's 6:55 p.m. Pronto, 8:55 a.m. in his cave, and it's still only 3 degrees centigrade. Lauren is from Bogota in Colombia, where it's 2:55 a.m. Julia is from Cambridge, where it's 7:56 a.m. Merlin is from Worcester, which is also in England, 7:56 a.m. Dunk is all the way up in Dundee in Scotland, where it's the same time, 7:56 a.m. Christine's in the UK at 7:56 a.m. Sasquatch, same as Miss M. So that means Australia. Jeff C is in the Blue Mountains, 60k west of Sydney, Australia, where it's 6:53 p.m. Witch Morgana is in the Philippines, where it's 3:56 p.m. The most northern buzzer that I can see at the moment is Fletch, who is all the way up in Aberdeen in Scotland, where it's 7:56 a.m. John P's just down the road from me in Staffordshire, me and Miller. Miller is a little improved this morning. We're not even going to see her hand this morning. You may not know who Miller is. Staffordshire in England, John P, 7:56 a.m. Carrie May is in a very wet Bognor Regis. Willie Deliver is in the Isle of Mull in Scotland. Is that further north than Aberdeen? I have no idea. Best wishes. Everyone's saying their goodbyes now. Let's do the jokes. Joke number 1 got an average of 5.6. Joke number 2 pipped it with 6 and was sent in by our very own Lauren from Bogota in Colombia, who will get, for a joke like that, 10,000 buzzer points. So we've got best wishes to everyone coming from Quiet Mouse. What happened with the joke, says Lauren. There we are, I just did that. You've got 10,000 buzzer points for that brilliant joke about the fisherman and his silk pajamas. Cheerio Mouse, says Willie Deliver. Bye Willie, says Quiet Mouse. Here's something to think about, says Pronto. I'll copy that and save it. I am not going to click it and have a look at it live. Pronto sent in a link. Goodbye to you wherever you are, whether you're on the Buzz 50 homepage, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on YouTube. The clock's about to chime, so it's nearly 8 o'clock. Too busy, says Buzzulk. That will be from my message about the broadcast being on in 10 minutes. So have a nice day, everyone, says Dunk59. We'll be doing this again at 10:30 a.m. 7. Don't know where 10:30 came from. 7:30 a.m. tomorrow morning here on buzz50.com. Do come and join us. Goodbye from me. And bye, says Witch Morgana. Bye all, says Tulia. Fletch says bye all. And good morning, buzzers. And goodbye.